We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Isotopes and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Andruw Jones, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Luis Aparicio. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Benito Santiago is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. One out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Settling in now, Andruw Jones. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
A ball and two strikes now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Right to Bryant. Throw onto the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Greg Maddux is on the mound for game two. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Michael Brantley, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. He enters play here at 288. 5 homers, 27 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Morgan. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he fouls this one off. For the second baseman, Solano. Scooped up, throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Joe Torre comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Torre, originally from New York State. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Here's Jay Bruce now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. 0-1. The count to Jay Bruce.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Sale ready with the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but That's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's going to be a base hit for Bruce. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is better.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
So striding in, Dwight Evans. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Torrey at second. Bruce is over at first with 1 away. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fouled off. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2-0 now. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Greg Maddux. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And it's fouled away. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. Indiana is out in front here, 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The average sits at 294, 13 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop Louis Aparicio. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Benito Santiago. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Mantle on for it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate now, Andrew Jones fouled off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. Jones has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
To the plate now, Joe Morgan as he grounds one briskly to short. Solano for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready for another chance? Joe Torre. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Check on first by Sale, and he's back easily. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Chris Sale. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Aparicio ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in, Jay Bruce. He reached on a single in his first try.
The left fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Dwight Evans, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. One and 0 pitch on the way. Chopper down the third baseline. One there to Murray, and that finishes the double play.
Now back to first base, Evan Longoria.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Evan Longoria. And the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Takes this the other way to right. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Donovan Solano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in to try it again, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone of protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Greg Maddux. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Louis Aparicio is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 9.
So digging in now, Benito Santiago. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers' offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. At the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. Aparicio has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, the shortstop, Trevor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Brentley's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Second base.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in, Joe Torre. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This one's down to third. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Here's Chris Bryant now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Runs up and gets this one down, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Deaver, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Donovan Solano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career, Mantle is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. David Carpenter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77. David Carpenter.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
You can tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Dwight Evans, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dwight Evans becomes the first out of the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Carpenter benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Popped him up. Murray is under it. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Greg Maddux, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Solano is there, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive. Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing two fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Look like he's seeing it pretty good.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So coming to the plate, Benito Santiago. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Andrew Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Trevor Story steps in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The ball and a strike. Fouled away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Jason Hayward will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ball and no strikes. On the season, Hayward is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, the pitcher,
Jesus Aguilar will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Brandon Kinsler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Yoshi Tsutsugo has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Joe Morgan. Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Mantle on for it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, Joe Torre. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Jay Bruce comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Mantle's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. George Brett will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he takes ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Donovan.
Coming to the plate now, Donovan Solano. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And it's fouled away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-2.
Ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Indiana took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Greg Maddux records his 14th winning decision of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Chris Sale pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.